people. This world really needs that. What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video, another vlog. This week, my son has his first poetry event, and so y'all are gonna see us at that. I definitely plan on, bringing the camera and setting up so y'all can enjoy the vibes. I think it's gonna be great. And outside of that, look, I swear every vlog is like I'm yawning, right? Like I need to get my shit together, truly. But I say all that to say, like, I feel a deep desire to sit down somewhere and to rejuvenate. I think sometimes like you can have so much going on for so long, and I feel like I have been having so much going on for so long. I don't even know if taking a little bit of a break is really going to suffice. I don't know. I feel like at this point it's given I need a vacation out the country. It's giving I need to move out of Arizona. It's giving like a shift, because yeah, that's all I'm saying about that. But outside of that, I'm just gonna bring y'all along. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, because I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to take it a day at a time and a moment at a time and just give myself a nice little reset. So that's what this will be. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next clip. What's up, YouTube? We are at a poetry event and I'm just getting set up. I'm excited. I'm in the process of putting the food together so that people can just come in and grab and go. Welcome them in. Really excited. I'm gonna set the tables and all that stuff up. So I will be back and y'all will see his performance. So I'm excited.
Feel her stress relief. Get her mind off things and say something like, baby, what food are you in the mood to eat?
Yes.
Or
what I'm gonna eat.
Or
sorry,
baby, let's watch a movie. Let me massage your feet. Talk to me about any stress that is set in your chest that you need to release.
Yes.
Even if she responds irritably, I'm gonna remind her that I'm not her enemy. Wrap her in my arms like a baby's telling her, breathe, it's gonna be okay, I'm gonna give you peace. And I'm gonna repeat words of affirmation and only talk life into her with ease.
Hey, that's my favorite right there. That's my favorite.
Okay, this next piece is called I Don't Identify Trapped Anymore. I am a soul that can't fold to foes that glow through mode and flow by being soulless. I'm disciplined, finishing and diminishing fake innocence, resembling a victim who is hopeless. I say peace for my peace to release and stress relief the beast that bleeds to be awoken. No time wasted by changing my pacing and saving me from the cages that was chosen. Like I allowed my mind to give me limits, but I didn't want to admit it. Like I stayed tense, so tense that every day I had something to fight against till it overwhelmed me till I couldn't let it commence. You see, the stress was self-made. Cause all I wanna do is with you. My body is a temple, my life's instrumental, and my biggest priority is to take care of that temple over pleasure and comfort that slowly but painfully kills you. That's how it is. The crowd, I don't want to blend it. Because I seen it from afar from the start, and at first I took it so hard in my heart when I wasn't a part of it, when the whole time I am a star that is marked with light shooting through the dark that my parents wished for. That's why I was born. Hang around, you grab it back. I can pretend you was my baby. So Lord, just had after you. Out of my way, you had a pocket, need deep ears. But you can't trust the sins when you near me. You're myself calling your cars, right? You
Alright, y'all, what's up, YouTube? I haven't done like a wisdom chat on this channel in a while, but kind of feeling led to. So I'm gonna have a conversation about that. Before I get into that though, as y'all saw, the poetry event, it went nice. I can tell Caleb was a little bit nervous, but he did a really good job. That was his very first one. We plan on having more in a more like intimate setting. So anyways, I'm starving. I'm about to get ready to make some breakfast right now. I'm just gonna do some meal. I'm trying to get myself off of oatmeal though, because I know that it is treated is no. Like it's the chemicals. Like I've been doing some research, and long story short, I don't want to be eating oatmeal every day, but it's so quick and so filling, right? But anyways, I got to work on that because I don't want to eat oatmeal anymore. But nevertheless, actually I'm gonna move this conversation outside. Hold on one second. I wanted to come and just have a sit down talk. Y'all gotta excuse me because I'm starving. I have not eaten anything yet today. And I need some nourishment. Oh, this sun is giving. I might have to move to the shade. But I wanted to talk about something that seems so simple, but I don't think it's simple for most people. How you treat someone is just as important as how someone treats you. I think oftentimes, like in relationships, friendships, no matter the dynamic of the relationship, I think that most people are more concerned with how people make them feel, but they don't look out at the energy that they put out and how they treat others. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move to the shade. Hold on a second. All right, I'm in the shade now. This a fly out here that don't want to let me be great. But anyways, there's multiple flies out here. But anyways, yeah, I think that I don't, again, I always try to look at like the source of things or where things come from, right? Like sometimes we can be so focused on self, right? So team of me, so team of that, we forget to look at other people. I might have to go back in the house. More than anything, I just wanted to come and just say that. Just be mindful of how you treat people. Be mindful of how you handle people with the information that you have about them. Be mindful of just simply being a good person. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I like ask myself, am I of this generation? I feel emotional. Sometimes I really do, like, cause certain things to me, like y'all remember like when we used to have like community, and again, I'm from the South, so it's a little different, but we used to have community. We used to be able to like, you know, like your neighbors knew your neighbors. And if your neighbor needed something, you can go and say hi to your neighbors. You can go borrow, don't nobody need to be borrowing a cup of sugar, but you get what I'm saying. Like go borrow a cup of sugar, just borrow, what you need. Go have conversations. Your neighbor, if you go out of town, your neighbor look out for your house for you. Just those different type of things, like community. And it felt soulful. It felt like this is, I don't know, like I can't even describe it to you, but it just felt like family that's not really your family, but like blood family, but that's your family. But nowadays it's like everybody is so about themselves, so about like just team. And there is nothing wrong with being selfish to a certain degree, because I believe in that. I believe that you have to put yourself first when it comes down to, certain situations, because truly majority of us was raised to, love your neighbor and so on and so forth. But self-love never was really taught. But I believe that there is balance within that, right? Like there's nothing wrong with being selfish when it comes down to, making sure you're taking care of yourself first before you take care of anybody else, and, making yourself a priority and all those different things. That's the foundation. But there is nothing wrong with handling what people with care, or being vulnerable, or treating people with love and respect. I think that so many people have been taken advantage of, and to where now it's like they're just in defense mode all the time. And it's like it's just not the way to be. So if you need help, go get some help, some therapy. But walking around with a chip on your shoulder and treating people bad is crazy. Like I think I just really been like looking at that lately. And for me, like I've been in kind of just by myself, like not really wanting to stick a toe outside, not really wanting to interact with people, simply because I don't know, I just feel like sometimes you have to get recalibrated. You have to, if you're not liking the results that you're seeing and the friendships and all those things, it's like, let me go do some reflecting on myself and spend a little bit of time with myself before I step back outside. And so I've done that. And now I'm sticking the toe back outside. I'm like, I need to put the toe back in. But then I guess a lot of it too boils down to also feeling like I'm in the wrong environment. Sometimes it's not the seed, it's the soil. And I'm aware of that. So it's like, I think my plan and my goal for myself now is just to stick to myself until I move. But sometimes like, when you feel like you are a pure soul, a gentle heart, sometimes that can feel so isolating, because you know that people shouldn't have access to you, And I think that there's just been a few interactions that I've had that has all had the same thing. They're cognizant of how people make them feel, but they're not cognizant of the shit and the energy they're putting out and how they make other people feel. I don't know what that's about. That's mind-boggling to me. And just, I guess that golden rule is not there anymore. Like, treat people how you want to be treated. Like, that's just not there anymore. Sorry I'm fanning so much, guys, but it's like, flies everywhere. All I know is it's been so much going on for such a good little while. And I'm just like, I think that produces like just a certain level of fatigue, right? Or like tiredness. And you're just like, you know what? Like, I've got to do something different. I got to like, I don't know. And it also makes you want to just completely shut down. And I feel like that's kind of where I'm at. I saw this video a long time ago. This guy, he was crying. I think he was like on a podcast and he was crying and he was like, bro, like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. He's like, where are all the good people? Where are the, and I was like, does anybody know his ad? I wanted to reach out to him so bad because that broke my heart to see that. But I understand like how he feels. You know, it's like, sometimes it seems like it's so challenging just to meet good people, you know, and it's like when you do meet people, good people, you should take care of those people. Those people are not to be fumbled and mishandled and mistreated. And I think sometimes, again, and I think for myself, I can understand because the things that I have personally been through, there's a part of me sometimes where I be feeling like I could see how I could have a I don't give a fuck attitude, but I've not allowed the world and how people have treated me to change me, because that's who I genuinely am. But I think a lot of people are in their defense mechanism, right? Like it's a trauma response to where they feel like they have to, you know, what's that? What movie is that? Is that Lion King when they say, when the world turned its back on you, you turn your back on the world? Or is that, I forget what movie that is. But anyways, it's a cartoon for sure, animated. I don't know if that was Timon that said that or if that was from, maybe it was. I don't know. But anyways, nevertheless, I just say all that to say, like, be selective of who gets that best version of you, because not everybody is deserving of that access to you. But don't allow people to change who you are, and be good to people. Be good to people. There is nothing wrong with being good to people. This world really, really needs that. It really does. Anyways, that's my rant, y'all. I'm shutting up now. I have quite a bit going on because I'm co-hosting my very first Village Market event out here. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the turnout and seeing how that's going to be. I pray that it goes very well. And so I got stuff to do with that. Got a little bit of just a slight headache today. I'm going to just take it easy for these next couple of days before I get ready for this event. With that being said, I will see y'all in the next one. Toodles.